official rock. The Bible, it belong to us. Not even a fuss. I tell you, Ockham scripts, we know for sure. Praise your how fluently that grace, man, that's a major gift. Stay up in the scripts. Like, what's a nigger anyway? The definition is a ticket. So we going back to Paul, Acts 13 and 1. Man, we know when it's the business. Talk about our history. You play with that, you play with me. Deuteronomy 28 and 60, yeah, that made me see.
Revelation chapter 13 and verse 9 and 10. Let's see what they think about this. Let's see who's excited about this. Okay?
Bring it out.
Because I see the people that goes against the Bible. All we did, look, we came and we were going to come out with the Bible today. That's it. They didn't even come with the Bible. They got their phones. Hey, stop it. Stop it. Let me see that. Show me.
It's not about Santa Claus.
I can show you.
Cross. Why you got that cross?
Okay. Now we just showed you the first Christians, right? The first Christians was called what? Hold on. Don't stop it. Stop talking to them. Talk to me. Stop talk to me, man. What did the Bible just say the first Christians look like?
They were
called what? Niger. They were called the prophets were called Niger, meaning black.
It wasn't a bad term.
The Niger means black. Right. The prophets are black. In the Bible, the prophets are black.
It's not a bad term.
We're not saying it's a bad term.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
See, you're making ignorant arguments, man. Just listen. Now go to Revelation chapter 13, verse 9 and 10.
The book of Revelation, chapter 13 and verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
So we out here. We like, man, if anybody want to hear it, they can hear it. Right? Watch this.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Who led us into captivity? The Europeans did. Now, hold on.
Well, started with
the Arabs going
sold it to the Europeans.
Hold on.
That's what happened.
No, that's two different. Hold on. No.
700 years, and then they sold it to the Europeans.
Let me show you something. We have something called the Arab slave trade. The sub-Saharan Arab slave trade, and then you have something called the transatlantic slave trade.
That's right.
Those are two different. Hold on. The transatlantic slave trade
came from
Portugal and Europe.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
They came down to the west coast of Africa with their mirrors and their guns.
Where the Arabs were already
doing
their business.
Where we were.
Yeah, that's
Hold on.
But the Arabs
Listen to me,
Arab
man.
slave trade.
Okay, can you show me anywhere where the Arabs were on the west coast of Africa?
Right.
And not,
I don't know they were on the coast, but they were in Africa.
we're not saying that. They were like in Morocco. Yeah, they were in northern. We're talking about Western Africa. We don't want it.
That's pagan, bro. You got pagan signs on that, man.
That's like crazy. Okay, now.
Sure, you teach white Jesus too, which is a
Revelation
lie.
chapter
according to
13
the
and
Bible.
verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
So it says, he that leadeth to captivity shall go into captivity.
It doesn't say the nation that lead a nation into captivity.
So show me where the Europeans
It means a person.
Who?
So the people, the individuals that led into captivity.
We just read to you in Isaiah that the Lord said
nations.
that the ones that held them captives, they're going to take the ones who they had captives.
Yes.
So
yes,
when did that happen?
Individuals, not the nation.
You're
of
adding
those
to the
people.
scripture. Where did it say that those nations, those individuals, where does it say that?
Right there, he.
But it's
Hold on.
across the board.
No, go back to Isaiah 14. This is crazy, man. I want you to open
Let me
your
finish.
book,
Let me
man.
finish this.
Go ahead.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
He.
Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. But when he says he, don't you think that it means like
Let me
any
get Isaiah
individual?
14.
If there's a group of collective of men, don't you think he, if you're involved with him, and 1,000 other he, don't you think that would go for the next man as well? So if a nation of men have taken people
So we
into
just-
When
captivity,
we look at Cain and Abel, right?
that's
It's an individual
singular.
incident, right? It's
Right,
a singular.
we're talking about
so
nations
one individual
that did
screwed up
this.
doesn't mean the other one is going to be punished for it.
That's what happened to Cain.
They got cursed.
Right.
Yeah, you got cursed.
That's what I'm saying, but
the same
Abel,
thing
like I'm
applies.
saying what happened to Abel, right? He doesn't become a slave of torture and captive because of what his brother did, right? Because you can't group them together.
I'm not about to answer that because
individual
I can't find it in
incidents.
the Bible. So that's just something you're trying to make an argument on. I'm just dealing with the straight scriptures.
I'm
Hold
reading.
on.
That's what you're saying. That's the word though.
Listen.
When you say he that
Okay.
needed.
Okay, you got Isaiah. Who got Isaiah? Now go back up to verse where it says the strangers. Now it says strangers, right? And we're going to read down. When it says strangers, is that one person?
It means somebody that you don't know, and it's plural. Strangers with an
Okay.
S.
Now watch this. We're going to read down again. Now pay attention. We're telling you that this judgment, the judgment for what they did, We're going to take them captives in God's kingdom. That said the Bible. Nobody got judged for that. No judgment came on these people.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
The judgment is coming from God.
Right.
I'm about to show you.
Right.
They never got judged.
Right. And I understand that.
So the judgment is for their nation, just like my nation got judged, and we're all over here. Just like their nation is going to get judged as a whole.
Hey, can I
We're
ask a
all
question?
over here as a whole.
Did that individual hang him? Did this individual? That's a nation of people.
It's a nation of people.
So,
I mean,
and they're
that's
all.
a group of people.
That's a,
right. That's
but-
not,
How long?
that's not the entire. That's not the entire Caucasian population, right? Surely that's not the entire Caucasian population. Just like surely that these individuals right here
Now,
are
watch
not the
this.
entire
Let me show you.
African American population.
Show me the European population that fought to stop this.
They're overseas.
What European nation fought to stop this captivity? When?
Civil War.
Oh
That
my
was
God!
not-
Hold on, that is a lie. You know what the Civil War was over?
Oh my gosh.
You thought. It was over slavery, but it
was
wasn't
over
about
slavery.
freeing us.
That's
It wasn't
right.
about so-called.
It was transition of
Hold on,
slave.
watch this.
Slave
It was
master.
about the northern country and the southern country, because the southern country had more of the slaves, right? So that's where you get the Confederate flag. That's when the Confederate flag came, and they fought against the government, saying that they wasn't going to stop slavery. That's what the Civil War was over. They were fighting each other. Europeans were fighting each other.
North was against slavery.
No, they were doing it. Abraham Lincoln was stopping it because he knew it was beneficial to let them go now. But you have corporate America now. We all work for y'all still.
We twist everything.
We twisted, go look it up.
She didn't even know what it was.
I'm twisted.
I thought it was. Like, what?
I was reading the Bible earlier. We're starting to define things for me.
Because
we're not there.
Are you lying on me right now? What did I define that wasn't there? What did I define that wasn't there? You was in Ephesians. Go back to Ephesians. Go back to Ephesians. I know exactly where you are. So let me see if you're going to lie on me and bear false witness. Go back to Ephesians. Boy, you're done, man. You just bear false witness. We got you on camera. Go back to Romans now.
No, Ephesians.
Ephesians 4.
I'm going to Rome.
Yeah.
See you guys later.
Hey, man, you got a flyer.
We do have a flyer.
All I ask you to do, don't believe nothing I said. Go look it up for yourself. Go find out who the biblical Israelites is. That's all I'm asking you, brother. You ain't got to believe my word. I appreciate you stopping and listening, all right?
God bless you all.
God bless you, brother.
What do you think about taking God's name in vain?
What did I take God's name in vain?
GD.
God's name? Hold on. Now, hey, come here, Christian. Now you're running.
Yeah.
Because you're telling me God is his name and Jesus is his name?
Yes, Jesus is God.
Okay, Jesus. Hold on. Let me kill this dude, man. Look, y'all. When was the letter J
He
invented?
said Jesus is
Did you know the letter J was only invented 400 years ago? So how could his name be Jesus? And he was a Hebrew. He didn't speak English.
You don't believe in Jesus?
I did not say that. Don't sit up here and twist my words like your man been doing. I said, how could his name be Jesus if the letter J was created 400 years ago in the 1600s?
Confounded.
Confounded. He had a Hebrew name.
That's right.
What was his name?
I'm not telling you.
That's
the Bible
right.
tells me not to cast my
That's
pearls.
right.
It's not. Hey,
So this is
Jesus is God.
God, who's he praying to on the cross?
He prayed to God the Father.
So how's it? So now he's psychotic and he's praying to himself.
You don't believe in the Trinity.
Oh my goodness.
Show me the Trinity in the Bible.
Please give us a verse.
Please give me the verse
Is
in
he
the
the
Bible.
Son of God?
He's
That's
the Son of
exactly
God.
who he is.
He says the only begotten Son.
But she's contradicting herself.
Right, man. See now.
You say
Hold
he
on.
is God. You say he's the son of
Tell
God.
him. Tell her wife that he's right. Tell your wife that we are right.
Right. What's the Lord's prayer?
Tell your wife that we're right.
I did.
Okay. Thank you.
Jesus is the Son
Thomas
of God.
said, my Lord, my God. What do you say about that?
Hold on. That doesn't mean that he didn't say you're the Father in heaven.
I didn't say that.
That's the
I
point.
think it's God the Son. It's God the Father, God the Son,
Why-
God the Holy Spirit.
Why would you say? Why would you say that? Why would you want to say that?
What goddamn? Well, for one, God is not his name.
Right.
Okay, and God damned America.
Right.
Did you know that? God said that America is going to be destroyed by a thermonuclear fire.
You said
Dealt to America.
You said it in frustration. GD.
Listen,
But that's not even his name.
God
Why are you even
damn.
saying the word God?
Because God is
Why
not
do you
his
say
word.
Elohim?
God, hold on. God is an English term. Okay? So you're trying to make an argument like I used God's name in vain, and you just got smashed because I just showed you that was his name.
Well, in every language, there is a term that we associate with
I don't
God.
care. If your father, let me show you something. If your dad was named Billy, and we went on a trip, on a missionary trip, and your father said, hey, if you fall, what's your name? Mike, if you injure yourself on this missionary trip, call on Billy, call me, and I help you, right? You're walking down the path and you break your ankle, and your dad's named Billy, but you call Bob. Bob, help me, help me, help me. Is your dad going to answer? No, because that's not his name. So when I say God, that's not his name.
Right. So why are you talking about God then? Why aren't you talking about
Because
God?
I have to speak to you in the terms that you know.
So why would you take his name in vain?
That's
That
not his
we-
That's
name.
not his name. That is a title.
Let's double standard.
That is a title.
That's your
Listen,
understanding.
that is a title.
This guy's sharp as a.
There's none good but one. Get your ass out of here trying to play ethics, man. You think I don't know the scriptures?
I told you.
So am I lying? Am I lying? Is it none good but one?
Just cussed him in.
What did I cuss? Hold on. Let me give me that scripture. Root of speech. Let me get root of speech. Let me show you something. Hold on. You just said I cuss, right? I'm about to cut you again just like you thought that God was the Father. I mean, Jesus was the Father. I'm about to cut you just like you thought Jesus was his name. I need, even though it be root of speech. Let me find it. I know.
I can tell you, you've sinned in your life.
How can you tell me what is sin?
I know you.
What is sin?
It's everybody's sin.
What is sin?
You have sinned?
I answered the question.
Sin-
What?
Okay, have you ever broken any of the Ten
What is
Commandments?
sin?
What is the sin?
That's sin.
What is it?
Disobeying.
It's disobeying God. Yes.
So can you sin? Can you sin?
Can I sin?
Yeah, can you sin?
Absolutely.
How can you sin when you never got the law?
I did get the law.
When? Can you show me in the scriptures?
Is there a conscience?
It's in my, yes.
Romans chapter 1 or 2.
I
But
know-
he said it's
I
only
know
10
the Bible.
laws.
I know the
Huh?
law.
But they say it's only 10 commandments.
Hold on. How many laws is it? How many laws is it? How many laws did God give us?
Well, okay, there's first the Ten Commandments, and then there's a whole bunch of other laws.
Right, so you don't even know how many laws is. So you don't even know. You don't even know how to stop sinning because you don't know the laws to even
Doesn't
address
matter.
it.
We're not under the law. We're under the law of Christ, which is love and,
Okay, read it.
and meekness and
So you said I cuss, right?
joy. And
You said I cuss, right?
She don't know what love is.
You said I cuss, right?
He's going to read the word ASS.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Bearing false witness again.
Again. It can't stop itself.
Go ahead.
In 2 Corinthians 11 and 6.
You know.
But though I be rude in speech,
Back up.
yet not in knowledge, but we have been thoroughly made manifest among you in all things.
Read it again.
But though I be rude in speech,
Though I be rude in speech, you said what cuss word I said?
I'm not going to say
Ass.
Ass? What I say, ass?
yes.
Is that breaking the commandment?
That's a cuss word in the Bible? Because your husband just corrected you on that.
I just don't go around saying it.
It's just because you feel like it's a bad
Right,
word,
it is.
why is it in the Bible though?
Right.
So you think it's not a bad
It's not a bad word.
It's a
Can you
commandment.
show me different?
It's a for donkey, right?
That's right, it's a donkey. That's all ass is. So now you're trying to,
It wasn't very nice.
what was not very nice?
You told me that.
Because she said it was.
Did Jesus call a woman a dog?
Yes.
So that wasn't nice, huh? Was you gonna tell Jesus that wasn't nice?
Well.
Yeah, she would.
Oh yeah. See now you're
she
just
would.
picking and choosing. Read that again.
She don't know no better.
Read that again.
She don't know any better.
this is all 2 Corinthians 11 and 6. But though I be rude in speech,
Though I be rude in speech, lady,
yet not in knowledge.
I'm not rude in knowledge. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
That's right.
Okay? Your husband, the more he's standing here, he's like, man, these brothers know what they're talking about.
No, I mean, you're
Okay?
going to twist the verses.
Watch this. Prove it then. You bear false witness. Prove it.
What does the
Oh,
word
yeah.
rude mean in the original language?
What original language?
Greek. Or Hebrew. Greek. For
That's the
New Testament.
That's the original language?
New Testament, yeah.
Greek? You telling me rude is in Greek and that's the original language? I thought Hebrew was.
New Testament.
What about the New Testament?
It was written in Greek.
So what?
And so what does that word rude
You
mean?
tell me. You tell me.
What is the word?
Go ahead. You tell me since you're trying to correct me. Go ahead. Edify me. Because look, now he's just trying to create an argument again and he don't know.
I got precept.
1 Corinthians what?
I'm going to read. This is Luke chapter 19 and
What's
verse.
that
This is Luke chapter 19 verse 21.
2 Corinthians
This
11
is
and 6.
Luke chapter 19 verse 21. This is the words of the one you call Jesus. It says, "For I feared thee because thou art an austere man, that thou takest up, that thou layest down, and reapest, that thou didst not sow." Now it says that I fear thee because thou art an austere man.
What does that mean? Austere.
She don't know.
Huh?
She don't know.
Unlearn is what that means.
Oh my gosh! That was the man you called Jesus.
That's what you are. You're
You
a
call
very
him
unlearned in these scriptures, man. You're very unlearned.
That's
now,
crazy.
I want you to show me what room means in the Greek, since you love the European Greek, man.
What verse did you read?
Oh my God. He's still
No,
on
go back to the room. No. Go back to room. You're not making no more arguments. We're smashing you on that. Go to room and show me what room means.
Austere means unlearned.
What verse are you talking about?
What does room mean? The Bible just said, how am I rude? How am I rude?
You're absolutely right.
You guys are doing way more harm.
Why are you here then? Why are you here?
Because you disagree.
Why are you here? Why are you here?
Very mean.
Listen,
Hold on.
I just
Did Jesus
read-
come for you?
I just read
Did Jesus come for you?
Jesus is an austere man.
Did Jesus come for you?
This word is not used in Luke.
Did he come for you, the European nation?
Are you sure that it's not used in Luke?
Man, we just showed you in John 3:6. Listen, Jesus isn't his name, and you're using a pagan name again.
That white guy does love
That
her.
white guy. Wait, what does
white guy
Jesus
does
look
love
like?
her.
What does Jesus look like?
Right.
What does Jesus look like? Oh, you're a liar. Now, you telling me what's in the scriptures don't matter?
21.
Watch this, brother. Watch this, brother. Hey, watch this. You're a liar. You're bearing false witness. Make sure you get her on camera.
She's definitely a liar.
She's a liar. She's a liar. She's a liar. Go to, hey, you got the truth?
Jesus loves you.
How did you get the truth?
How is that?
How did you get the truth? When he said that he didn't give nothing, he never dealt with no other nation.
I got the truth because I read his word.
Read,
He
hold
loves-
on, read
His
Amos 3 and 1
word
again.
says he loves me.
Watch this.
And it says he loves
You sound like a damn dog. Read it
You're
again.
being rude.
I don't care. If I'm rude, Christ is rude.
That's right.
If I'm rude, Christ is rude. And guess what? You and your kids and your grandkids and that boy right there and your husband, they're going into slavery.
That's
baby.
right.
You're going into slavery.
That's right.
You understand? Do you understand what the Bible speaks of?
That's right.
Thus said the Lord. And you're going into slavery.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Slave of Christ.
What you got?
Paul was a slave of Christ. I'm not afraid of that.
What does it say?
I work for Christ.
What does it mean? What does
I'm
it
a
mean?
slave for him every day.
What does
I
it
don't
mean?
like that.
What
Not
does it
even be
mean?
talking
Paul
amongst
was a
men.
bondservant.
You see what I'm saying?
What's the problem with
Paul
slavery?
was an Israelite. Paul was an Israelite.
That's right.
And I'm an Israelite.
That's
So why are
right.
you referring to my
I'm
people?
a Jew myself.
How you a Jew?
Whoa.
You a Jew?
Yes.
All right, hold on. Hold on.
Jewish.
Hold on.
Probably.
Was Christ a Jew?
Word.
Was Christ a Jew? Now, hold on. Let me just cut this lady. Was Christ a Jew? No, I don't want to use, no, I don't want to hurt you in no way.
Yeah, be careful with that.
Oh, that's funny stuff.
Watch this.
You want to cut me?
Revelations, man.
I don't think you have
You
a
want to
right
cut
to
me?
me.
I know, oh,
I
okay.
pray you would.
Oh, man. You can't
So
pray
you
for
wanna
me.
cut me?
You can't pray. Go to Revelations 1 and 14.
That's Esau.
Watch
for
this.
real.
She said it doesn't matter what Christ looked
You want to
like.
cut me?
That's what
Oh,
she said.
you got a bomb? I said it's the bomb. You got a bomb.
Hey, make sure you get this on the
All
screen.
right.
Make sure, can we about to do this?
Except for the circumcision of the heart.
Watch this.
I'm not talking about outward appearance.
Hey, man, watch
We're
this.
all one blood.
You're a
All
liar.
one
So when he
race.
returns,
All one
you're telling me it don't matter what he looked like
God
when he returns.
created
She don't know what love
Hold
is.
on. Let me do Deuteronomy 28 and 32 and 8 again. We got you on camera again. You said that we're all one race. We're all one blood. We're all together, huh? We're all, okay, let's get it. Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 8. Listen to your wife and find it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Find that.
Hey, what you want?
Hold on. This is Deuteronomy. We're all the
is good
same. We're
stuff.
all one blood, right? Watch this.
32 and 8. When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam,
No, we all together.
when he separated the sons of Adam,
We all come from Adam.
when he separated the sons of Adam,
We all, the Most High just said he separated the sons of Adam, though, when he divided the nations. Now, look, you see what she said? I don't care. Watch this. Read it again.
That's just where it started. Is Adam
when
and
the
Eve.
Most High divided to the nations their inheritance,
1726.
when he
Yeah. Hebrew not a Negro, I'm just trying to wake some people up. Hebrew not a Negro, I don't think my people know what's up. Hebrew not a Negro, I'm just trying to wake some people up. Hebrew not a Negro. Negro, I don't think my people know what's up. Hebrew not a Negro, I'm just trying to wake some people up. Hebrew not a Negro, I don't think my people know what's up. Hebrew not a Negro, I'm just trying to wake some people up. Hebrew not a Negro. Hebrew, I'm official, rock the Bible, it belong to us. Not even a fuss, I tell you, them scripts we know for sure. Praise your how fluently, that grace, man, that's a major gift. Stay up in the scripts, hey, what's a nigger anyway? The definition is a ticket, so we going back to Paul, Acts 13 and 1. Man, we know when it's the business, talk about our history. You play with that, you play with me. Deuteronomy 20.